Can you walk us through a bit about your experience with ASA from the beginning up until this point? How was the transition? What did you see start to end? Any specific aspects of the program that you find particularly valuable other than we actually cared and the operational aspect of things?
The biggest highlight was the tracking and someone looking at the numbers, which is you. Looking at the numbers, making sure that everything is flowing, making sure that the system is flowing, making sure that there are no gaps. This is actually, if I want to really be honest, as a highlight, this is a big highlight. Anyone could get someone who's ethical, their friends, their whatever it is, to reply to the inbox. That's not the thing. Like even right now, my business isn't reliant on the replies in the inbox. The content does most of everything. This is what we teach. But the tracking part was what really blew me away, basically. It's like, hey, there's a gap here. Like, why the follow-ups are so low? Well, what's happening? We have this person we messaged, like, it's been 3 days. What happened? As a visionary, as like me, I overlook those things. This creates gaps within the business. So as much as I know about business, as much as I like business, as much as I'm good in business, you can't just draining water every day, everywhere, draining blood basically within the business. And the tracking is the thing that fixes those gaps. I needed someone to look at the numbers, to give me feedback, to give me data, to give me analysis, to be like, hey, this doesn't make sense. Or, hey, like you've sent a call to action message, for example, for 5 people. What happened with those? We need to sometimes take the extra step to make sure that people saw the message, to make sure that we serve people. Even though it wasn't the main thing that I sought after, was the tracking.
How was our team's involvement? How did that contribute to your business's growth? And what would you keep? Like, was it actually valuable to you?
Value-wise, of course, it was valuable. Now, what it contributed to the business, it was more what it contributed to me, which is peace of mind. It gave a lot of peace of mind. That's what I would say. I'm going to give a stupid example, but you're taking the dog on a walk. And knowing that even though you're taking the dog on a walk, everything is running. The content is doing its job, but not just the content is doing its job. People are actually taking care of the people that are commenting on the content, that are liking the content. People are caring for those people. People are making sure that those people are attended to, because the customer journey doesn't start when someone buys. The customer journey starts when someone comes into your world.
Would you recommend our services or our program to other businesses? And if so, why? And who do you think would benefit the most from this, based on your situation right now? Coaches like yourself, for example.
Yeah, I would recommend it to people who are visionaries, who are good at grabbing audiences and grabbing their attention and doing content and presenting themselves within those spaces. But they're not that good at operating the back end of the business, which is the numbers, the data, the people. People like me, people like those people that I'm talking about, we're very good at building something. We're very good at making something. We're very good at making money, but we're not very good at the operational side of things because we don't have enough time to do it. I would recommend any person that is good at those things to work with you, because the operations really, like, you're draining money. Then let's just say that you're just draining money. That's what I would say. I would definitely recommend, and I would recommend this type of person especially to work with. Anyone could work with you generally, because what you do is so diverse. But if someone really wants to have a transformation that is 180 degrees, you need to have a flow. You need to have people coming in. You need to have content that's working, because even something to highlight. I know that you don't work with a lot of people, and every person that you need to work with should always be the most optimal person for your work. If you want to work with ASA Empire, it's better for you to know that you're going to get the most amount of results possible from it. And I think that this audience gets the most amount of results from this. You're a visionary, you know your stuff, you know how to share your message. You're just not that good in the backend. You don't want to be spending all of your time in the DMs. You don't want to be sitting down tracking, today we sent that many messages, that many follow-ups, that many whatever it is. And you don't have back-end systems and SOPs. Those things I would really advise anyone who has that to work with you. And I'm not going to say more, but you're going to see great results within the first week or 2.